Hello everyone, today we're out here on Val Des Bois and we're after either a Mounter fox or a big red deer. Now we want to get something a little bit bigger than 240s. The biggest one we have right now is 247 and I'm really hoping that we can find a 250 plus, maybe even a 260 plus red deer. Now what we've been doing the last few times we've been hunting here is we're hunting pretty hard along the edge of the riverbank, all the way in this area here. Well, that hasn't been very successful for us. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to hug the mountaintop this time, and we're going to hunt really hard up here. And all of these areas here are really good for red deer, and especially here we're going to hunt here really hard and try and swing around, probably come back, and maybe even we'll swing up here and hunt up here for some big red deer. Alright guys, well we haven't found any red deer yet, but we got a bear right here at about 40 meters out. And we might as well just take him out with the reverse draw crossbow. So he was a little bit further than we thought, and you can actually see we hit quite a bit far back and a little bit low. It's going to be intestine, but he's not going to go down right away. Yep, intestines. Alright, so we can actually see him. He's just standing right there, right on our dot. Shot went just a tad low. There she is. She looks all alone. And there's our bear. And look at this. We got a stag sneaking up down on the beach here. They look to be a pretty good one too. It's a 220s. He's right there. And he's down. We don't really want to take too many shots around here because there's a chance there could be a big stag. But let's pick this one up. 202. There's our bear down right there. Scores 23.2. He actually has 2 intestine hits on him. Well, he wasn't a bad sized stag, but he just wasn't a trophy. And lately this is about all we can really find. We've been hunting all over the place and for some reason just can't find any trophy stags. Or if we do, they just don't hardly break 240s. Anyways, let's pick this one up. We got skull, neck bone, lung, liver, and intestine. He scores 194.6. Alright guys, just so you can see, we hunted along this whole area here all the way through and we saw a ton of red deer, but they were all either small stags or females, and we got all the way up to here. I don't really think we're going to go any further. Maybe we'll stop right here, and probably what we're going to do is we're going to fast travel here and we'll come back around and work our way through this direction here. Alright guys, we were just about to fast travel and we just got a call from a stag here. And you can see he called right on the out of bounds line. Basically like right there. I don't know what it is yet. But all I know is we're just seconds from fast traveling. So I'm very curious to see what this stag actually is. Just can't quite see him. I feel like we should be able to see. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another decent stag, but he's just not what we're looking for. Well, let's take him out with the reverse draw crossbow here. And he went down. But unfortunately, this is all we've been able to find lately. So, to be honest, out of all the animals that I've been hunting, probably the red deer is the most difficult to find a monster stag. Alright, so let's pick this one up. And you can see the good penetration with the reverse draw. We got 194.2 on them, but that's about the biggest one so far. Well, we have that 200, but alright, so now there's a track here. I wonder if this is a different track. Pretty solid bear. We're gonna head back this direction here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna loop all the way down along the riverbank. And right now it's in the afternoon, so I'm thinking that some of these stags should be down here kind of drinking and just chilling, walking around the riverbed. So hopefully we'll be able to catch a glimpse of one of them. Alright guys, we just got another call from a stag. Now I don't want to jinx it at all, but I'm really hoping that eventually we finally find something decent here. But I will say that I do see a couple of fresh tracks. At least they look pretty fresh. And they look like some pretty decent set of stag tracks headed in this direction here. So it looks like there's more than one. So we're definitely going to have to be aware of that. And careful to not spook a small one when there's actually a bigger one coming. Now, there's not really a good opening here. There's a rock right there that's pretty good, but it's a wind line. Yeah, that might work. See if we can get to right here. We'll have about a 30-meter shot, and we could definitely make that happen. I'm seeing some stuff coming in the background over here already. What do we got here? Looks like a course. Got 220 stag, maybe 190s, 200s, but there is a couple of sets of tracks heading in this direction here. So if nothing else is coming in with this, we're gonna go check out those tracks, and we'll go see if we can't find ourselves a big stag. 185 to 235 on him, 170 to 200 kg, so he's definitely not the big one that we're tracking right now. But I have a feeling that this big one shouldn't be too far away. So we'll take him out with the reverse draw crossbow here as soon as he stops. That'll work right there. And he went down. Like I said, I don't see any sign of this other stag anywhere. Got a female over here. So I think what we're going to do is try and figure out what direction this stag that was here 50 minutes ago actually went. But the funny thing is we actually came up through here, and he must have been right here. He must have walked right past him. 57 minutes old here. But we got tracks all over. Alright, let's pick up this stag. He's gonna score like 187 probably. 195. Got a double lung on him. And like I said, I really want to find out what direction. Look at this. No way. How did that happen? He had to have spooked before the other one was coming, and it actually didn't spook this one. I don't know how this stag here didn't spook the one that we just shot. It literally looks like it ran in the exact same direction that it came from. I see something way out there. That might be him. Oh, just our luck. There he is. A scrubber stag. Super heavy, but he doesn't score much. Alright, well, we got this stag right here at he's about 45-50 meters out. Should be able to easily put a hit on him. So let's get ready to take a shot here pretty soon. Well, of course he turned, now he's coming right at us. But we got him, and he went down. Alright, let's pick him up. He's gonna score probably the same thing, like 190s. No, 163. Well, we're getting back down by the river now, so hopefully we find a decent stag here pretty soon. Well, we got a pretty big fox right here at about 75 meters out. So I think for now we're going to take out this fox until we find it. And we just dropped that fox at 80 meters out. Well, that worked out pretty good. I was gonna say we're gonna shoot at this fox until another stag calls or something, but it actually didn't even spook anything. So in that case, we might as well take out this female right here, and she's probably 55 out. Yep. That's why this is my favorite weapon as far as bows go in this game. Because it basically could be like a rifle as long as you know the distance. Alright, so let's pick up this fox. Actually, let's pick up our female here first. We heart shot her at 56 meters and we got a double lung liver shot. And we didn't even range her either. Now let's pick up our big male fox. And we got a lung, liver, shoulder blade shot on him, and he only scores 17.7. But we made an awesome shot. I'm surprised he didn't score any higher than that. You can see him right there. And of course it's going to be another 220. Sitting there looking right at us. What the heck? Did we miss it? Didn't miss that time. Yeah, we hit him right in the neck, it looks like. Actually, no, we got body shot, but apparently it didn't even run. And he scores 194, which is about the same score as all the other ones. If you look at the map here, you can see we started off the hunt here, covered all of this area, hunted this whole entire area here, all the way over here along the river, and now we ended up way over here. So we literally covered every inch of this map except for maybe this area here and a little bit over here. But other than that, everything else is pretty much covered. So now what we're going to do is try and start this hunt again. We're going to spawn at this lodge here and just run right down the river until we find a trophy stag. Alright guys, well, we're looking for a trophy red deer, at least a 250 plus, and I think we found ourselves a new trophy. Well, this has to be probably the smallest red deer I've seen in a long time. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw one this small. But unfortunately, he's going to have to die. And he's probably going to be the end kill of this whole entire video. And he's down. Alright, so we got to go over here and go take a look at this trophy red deer. Because this is special and it really deserves a lot of attention. Considering we can't find any trophy red deer, not even a 240 plus at the moment. But we did find this. So I guess it was lucky. And I guess it was meant to be. So he's going to score 96.7. And we got to take a look at this thing. Yeah, I guess you could consider this the smallest red deer that I've ever shot. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of this video. We tried really hard to find a giant, and it looks like this is what we're stuck with. Look at what we just found. So, what happened is we were about to end the video, and there was a pretty nice fox out here, so we pull out the AR-223 on it. And when we shot, he spooked over here, and it's definitely a 240, 250 plus red deer. Didn't really get a good look at him, but he should be just over here by this hill. Alright, we have visual. He's way out there And that looks like a giant. Well, for sure what we're after. Probably going to be like a 240s, 250s, but at least we finally found him. Can we get a spotting on him is the question. 205 to 250. He's not that big. But he still might be a 245, 250s. You just never know sometimes. Alright, so we finally got this big stag coming in. He's got a score of 205 to 250 on him. And he doesn't have the most mass, but he has some pretty good tops. And either way, he's by far the biggest thing we've seen in this entire hunt. Starting to get red deer all over the place now. We got 2 females there, 1 behind us, 1 in front of us. And we got this stag here. And he's coming right to us. Look at that. Awesome stag. I'll say he's probably going to go about 235, 240. But let's take him out. Oh, we pulled. We pulled to the right on him. It is indeed body blood. So it's going to be quite some time before he goes down. But probably what we're going to do, it's 9:40 right now. We'll wait till about 10 o'clock game time, and then we should be able to track him and he should be down. But for now, let's go over here and we'll grab this fox. Alright, here's our fox. Let's see what she's going to score. We got a double lung shot on her at 182 meters, and she's small too. Been getting a lot of small fox lately, and a lot of small red deer too, until the one we just got now. Alright guys, so it's been about 20 game minutes, actually 24 game minutes, and we're going to start tracking our big red deer. He shouldn't have gone too far, but at the same time, you definitely want to give him plenty of time to go down. So we're probably going to walk track him a little bit, then we'll run. As soon as we get to a nice spot where we can see, you don't really want to run through a thick area because he could potentially be standing right there or about to lay down, and then you kick him up and you won't see him again for quite some time. Oh my god! Oh my god. I did not see it laying there. That was pretty scary and cool at the same time. So he's down right here, and we finally have ourselves a monster red deer stag. Well, at least he's a monster in my books, considering if you're trying to compare him to a 215 or a 220 scoring red deer. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, he's down. Let's see what he scores. Alright, we hit him at 21 meters and he scores 247.2. He's actually the same as our other biggest one. Alright guys, here we're back at the Trophy Lodge, and here is our 247.2 red stag that we just shot. He's almost the exact same one as this one. This one scored 247.4, so the only difference is basically 0.13. But of course, we had to mount this one too. This one scores 96.7. Now this literally was going to be the end of the video and the very last kill, until out of the corner of our eyes we caught a glimpse of this monster stag right here. So that's why this thing is very important, and we're going to leave him mounted here for a little while, besides the fact that he looks pretty cool. Not a lot of stags look like him, so he is rare in his own way. So we'll keep him here, and we also have both of our stags mounted here, and I think they look pretty good together. So even though we didn't quite get a 250 plus, we got a 247 plus, and I'm pretty happy with that. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.